Millions of UK residents are overpaying their council tax right now by hundreds of pounds a year. And the rule changes that came in June 2026 mean your current bill could be completely wrong. Most councils won't tell you about the rule changes from June, but if you don't check your bill against the new rules, you could be leaving over £1,000 on the table every single year. Why should you care? Because council tax isn't optional. You can't cancel it. It's not run by HMRC, it's your local council. And they're not exactly rushing to tell you when you should be paying less. The average Band D bill in England for 2025 to 26 is £2,171, up again from last year. Wales and Scotland have their own systems. We'll get to those. 3 specific things changed in June 2026. Single-person discounts, rules on empty properties, and a new council tax reduction scheme update that barely anyone knows about, let alone applies for. Most people just pay whatever shows up on the doormat, but right now, that bill sitting on your doormat is probably wrong. I'm going to walk you through exactly which households qualify for a reduction under the new rules and how to claim it today. Some of this is backdatable, meaning you could get money back that you've already overpaid. But first, you need to know what actually changed in June 2026 and why your council won't tell you about it. What actually changed? June 2026, 3 things shifted. None of them are small. Change 1, second home premium, extended and escalated. Councils in England can now charge up to 300% council tax on second homes. That's triple the standard rate. Before, the cap was 200%. Several coastal councils, Cornwall, North Norfolk, the Lake District, have already voted to hit the full 300% rate from this summer. If you own a second property sitting empty somewhere, check your council's website today. This isn't theoretical. The bills are already going out. Change 2, empty property rules. The 6-month window is gone. Used to be this: a property that was empty and unfurnished got a full 12 months at a reduced rate before the full council tax bill kicked in. That's now 6 months in most of England. This hits people dealing with bereavement estates hard. If someone dies and sorting out probate takes longer than 6 months, which it normally does, the estate is on the hook for full council tax on that property. If you're dealing with an estate right now, ring your council today. Exemptions exist, but you have to apply for them. They won't do it automatically. Change 3, council tax reduction scheme, updated taper rate. This is the big one that most people completely miss. Council tax reduction, some people call it council tax support, is a means-tested discount, not a loan, doesn't mess with other benefits, just straight off your bill. June 2026 changed the income taper in several councils from 20% down to 15%, so your reduction drops off more slowly as you earn more. Think about that. If you're earning £28,000 and you were previously just over the threshold, you might qualify now. And no one told you because no one tells you these things. But it's not the maths that stops people, it's the system itself. Council tax feels deliberately designed to be confusing. You look at your bill, there's 17 different help pages, and you give up. Fair enough. There's also this thing where people assume discounts are for people who are really struggling. Not you, you're managing fine, you pay your bills, so this doesn't apply to you, right? Wrong. Single occupancy discount alone is worth 25% off. On an average Band D, that's £542 a year, just for living alone. And here's the kicker, You don't lose it if you earn more money. It's not means tested. It's just, do you live alone? Yes, then you should be paying less. Simple. Write 5 things you need to check. Today, not this weekend, today. 1. Single person discount. Living alone, you get 25% off. No income test. No age thing. 1 adult in the property, that's it. But here's what matters. Certain people don't count as living there for council tax purposes. Students, apprentices on certain schemes, carers doing more than 35 hours a week, severely mentally impaired people. If any of those people live with you, they don't count, so you could get the single-person rate even with someone else there. 2. Council tax reduction. Are you eligible now? The updated taper rates mean more people qualify in 2026, specifically working-age households on lower to middle incomes. If you're on universal credit, chances are you qualify for at least some reduction, but it doesn't happen automatically. You apply to your local council, not DWP. Go to gov.uk, search Council Tax Reduction, enter your postcode. It takes you straight to your council's application page. Do it now. You can backdate in most councils up to 6 months. 3. Check your property band. Here's something most people never do. Your band was set in 1991, based on what your home was worth in 1991. And honestly, those valuations were a mess. The Valuation Office agency's own data says around 400,000 properties in England and Wales are in the wrong band. That's not a rounding error. If your neighbors are in a lower band and your houses are basically the same, you can challenge it. Go to the VOA website. It's free. If you win, the reduction goes back to when you first moved in. 4. Second home or empty property. Know your liability. You own a second property, or it's in someone else's name, check if your council's adopted the new 300% premium. Check what exemptions might apply. 5. If you've recently moved. Moving house resets everything. Your discounts, what you qualify for, when you can challenge the band. If you've moved in the last 12 months and haven't sorted your council tax setup, including applying for discounts from day 1, contact your council now. What the previous person had doesn't carry over to you. It just doesn't. Where do I get this from? Department for Levelling Up, Housing and Communities, their 2025 to 26 council tax data. The Band D average of £2,171 comes from ONS. That gap is real. Over 10 years, you're looking at £11,000, just left on the table because you never picked up that envelope and questioned it. Here's the thing though, even once you apply, councils take 8 to 12 weeks to process a council tax reduction claim. Apply today, not next month. The clock starts from when you apply, not when they respond. This video is for educational purposes only and doesn't count as financial advice. Do your own research or speak to an FCA-regulated advisor before making any financial decisions. If you're on universal credit or thinking about claiming it, watch the video on screen now. I've covered exactly how universal credit links to your council tax reduction application. And there's one specific mistake that gets claims rejected straight away. It matters for everything we just covered.